Welcome to the session 5, concept of business organization. Let's understand the basics of business organization. For representing any business enterprise or a business firm, the term business organization is used. It describes how businesses are structured and how their structure helps them to meet and achieve their goals. In general, businesses are designed to focus on either generating profit or improving society. When a business focuses on generating profits, it is known as profit-making organization. When an organization focuses on improving social good through the arts, education, healthcare, or any of these other social relevant areas, then it is referred as not-for-profit organization. Let's understand the definition of business organization given by George R. Terry. According to him, business organization is an economic arrangement of people where all efforts are directed to achieve a common goal. What are the characteristics of business organization? Every business organization requires adequate or sufficient capital. It is necessary to run a business with all the resources. So therefore, a company needs to make arrangement of sufficient capital. Limit of liability. There are two types of liability, limited and unlimited. Generally, limited liability is preferred to avoid risk. In case of unlimited liabilities, personal assets of the owners can also be utilized for the payment of business dues. Flexibility of operations. A good business organization is capable of adjusting itself according to the changes which happens in the business environment. Ease in formation. An ideal business organization is easily formed. Its establishment requires minimum funds and minimum legal formalities. Example of sole trading or sole proprietorship. Business secrecy. However, in case of joint ventures and partnership firms, business secrecy is limited. In case of sole proprietorship, 100% business secrecy can be maintained. The next characteristics is relating to management and control of ownership. All the business operations and aspects must be controlled by business managers. Depending upon this factor, partnership and sole trading firms are preferred over joint stock companies. Continuity and stability. Usually there is long lifespan of any ideal business firm. It does not get closed easily. It is expected to continue for a longer period of time. Tax considerations. Having minimum tax liability is one of the fundamental features of any ideal form of business organization. Let's understand the objectives of business organization to increase the efficiency of business. The very first objective of any kind of business is to increase the efficiency. All the structural arrangements and operational designs are selected to improve the efficiency of business. To establish coordination among various departments. Different, unique, and promising organizational arrangements are designed by the managers to establish and maintain departmental coordination. To get maximum production at minimum expenses, a good business organization aims at utilizing every single aspect of a business in cost-effective manner. To satisfy consumers, all businesses these days are customer-centric. The customer is the center of all the processes. Only those businesses can survive which struggle to satisfy the needs of their customers. To focus on social responsibility. Any kind of business organization aims at fulfilling the social responsibility towards the society and nation at large. So let's discuss certain examples like designing eco-friendly products, using environment-friendly processes and methods, offering education to the poor and even adult education literacy campaign, arranging non-government organizations and other community development projects. To create employment opportunities, any kind of business organization aims at using innovation and technology to create new job opportunities. To establish and maintain employee welfare, the business entity provides many amenities to its employees in the form of welfare benefits like sanitation, canteen, social security, and so on. All such facilities are offered in addition to the wages. These improve the overall productivity and happiness of its employees. To maintain optimum utilization of country's natural resources. As different natural resources are utilized by the business for its production functions, it is the duty of business organization to prevent the wastage of resources of the country. To create wealth, maximizing return on investment is the unique and ultimate goal of any kind of business organization. To protect the interest of various stakeholders, stakeholders includes shareholders, consumers, lenders, government, employees, and many more. So the company has to take care and protect the interest of all the stakeholders. Let's understand the criteria for selecting the form of business organization. There are certain considerations which should be kept in mind while selecting the best form of business ownership. First is nature of business. An entrepreneur must be clear about the type of business he is going to start. Area of operations. The area of locality in which the business operates also affects the choice of business ownership. Management. The style of management an entrepreneur expects to play is an important factor. The role of manager is pertaining to decision making, and he has to choose the type of structure he wants to run his business on. Liability. The owner of the business should not combine his personal assets with company's assets. Extent of control. The degree of control over the business also affects the selection of business ownership. If a direct control over the business is required, then sole proprietorship or partnership should be suitable. If direct control is not required, then joint stock company is the best form of business. Capital requirements. You should be able to estimate approximate amount of capital required for starting a business. For example, if the amount of capital required is less, then both sole proprietorship and partnership firms are suitable. If the business requires a lot of investment, then the best is company form is recommended. Degree of risk. The degree of risk to which an entrepreneur can stand, risk is also an important factor. So based on this, he can choose. Government regulations. Government interferences may not be liked by every entrepreneur. Thus, if an entrepreneur does not want to deal with government rules and regulations, he can choose sole proprietorship or partnership. Let's understand the importance of business organization. Finance management. A business organization directs the owner towards various modes of fulfilling the business financial requirements in a manner which is most suitable for the development of the organization. Minimum wastage. A business organization helps in minimizing of wastage of raw materials and other expenditures, which facilitate increase of profit rate. Product growth. By improving the efficiency of the manpower, the product growth can be ensured through business organization. The next is cost reduction. By ensuring efficient utilization of various production factors, business organizations significantly reduce the cost of production. A business organization helps in minimizing wastage, and also the focus is to take care of the wages of employees, and therefore minimum wage should be considered. Transportation. By enabling the selection of transportation mode, business organizations help businessmen in increase their volume of product sales. Distribution. The various issues related to distribution such as buying, selling, storage, transportation, grading are easily resolved through business organization. After receiving various feedback from markets, a business organization takes better decisions. So in this session, we have discussed Complete details relating to meaning, definition of business organization, objectives, characteristics, and importance of business organization.